2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Rivalry month set to continue on tonight. We see a matchup between the Mushroom Kingdom Ultras and the Rock Tunnel Gravelers. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action for the KBO on Elite 4 TV, and it's rivalry month. Teams facing off against their biggest rivals. This one, we see Oddish, the star of Rock Tunnel, taking on its fully evolved form in Vileplume. Mushroom Kingdom has their hands full. A win in this game will send them to the playoffs. Rock Tunnel's already eliminated, but that doesn't mean they're going to give up. They want to play spoiler. They want to finish the season strong. Coach Riley Freeman wants to get a big win. When these two teams faced off earlier this year, it was obviously a Mushroom Kingdom victory, as it tends to be. 72-65, the final score. Bowser was dominant in that game. He's going to be starting in this one. Golem out there as well. 72-65. The final, as I said. Mushroom Kingdom 5-5. Rock Tunnel 1-9. The worst offense in the KBA against the best defense in the KBA. And we're underway. The tip-off is won by Bowser over to Green Yoshi. Green Yoshi, an underrated defender. A player I haven't talked about nearly enough this year. He's been elite defensively. Mario's going to drive. Can't finish over Treecko. It's rebounded by Swampert. Here comes Golem. Golem flips it to Oddish. Oddish against Bowser. Great isolation. Blocked by Bowser. Rebound goes to Bowser. He finds Vileplume. Vileplume making their first start of the season. Over to Yoshi. Yoshi to Vileplume. Luigi outside. Yoshi long two. That's in and out. Rebound by Sandslash. Neither team particularly known for their offensive skills, but Mushroom Kingdom's had a lockdown defense this year led by Bowser and Green Yoshi. As Oddish is going to heave that up. That's no good. Golem's in there for the rebound and the putback. First bucket of the game. Golem had 4 points, 10 rebounds in their last game against each other. Bowser drives. Bowser's fouled. He'll head to the free throw line. Bowser, the only all-star for Mushroom Kingdom. If the all-star game were played today, might be a little different. You might see Mario in there. You might see Green Yoshi. But nonetheless, one all-star for each team, Bowser and Oddish. Bowser enters this game averaging 9.9 points, 7.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 1.3 steals, 2.2 blocks. I took some creative liberties. There was one play that was considered, I think, a block in the previous game. I'm not sure, but it was definitely a steal because he intercepted a pass. Bowser's going to make the first free throw. As I mentioned, had 19 in the previous game against Rock Tunnel. So he is, when you have a bad center, Bowser is going to feast. That's the general rule this season. When you have a good center, Bowser's going to struggle. But he's a really good litmus test. And that second free throw is good. We're even up at 2. Here comes Oddish. Oddish finds Treecko on the outside. Gives it right back to Oddish in the corner. He moves inside. Intercepted by Bowser. Look at Bowser. What a start already. Yoshi finds Mario. Mario to Vileplume. Over. Swampert, no good. Rebound by Swampert. Now, Swampert, dangerous type matchup, obviously against a grass type, so that could be another reason they made that change. It's Oddish on the outside against Yoshi, finds Golem. Golem to Sandslash against Luigi. Sandslash lost the dribble. Now he's going to have to look around. Sandslash gives it to Golem, cycles it. Oddish lets it fly. In and out. Rebound by Vile, Cameron Payne, Plume. Vileplume's going to pull up from 3. No good. Rebound. Bowser throws it down. And Bowser's got 4. 2 minutes in. Low scoring already. Kind of expected. Treecko lets it fly over. Mario. That's no good. Rebound to Bowser. Is the kind of impact we expected Bowser to have. Maybe the worst center room in the league on Rock Tunnel. Big reason why they're struggling this year. And Bowser loves to face those teams. Yoshi getting the double team. Finds Luigi. Jumper's good. Luigi had a really nice game in the recent victory. Upset win over Lake of Rage to improve to 5-5 on the year. Timeout called by the Gravelers. Mushroom Kingdom currently sitting 7th in the league, at 5-5 after Kanto's win. They're now 7th in the league. Rock Tunnel 11th, they're 1-9. But as I mentioned, a win clinches Mushroom Kingdom a playoff spot. Should be huge. Oddish takes the inbound. 2.5 minutes in, they've only scored 2 points already. This is the Mushroom Kingdom. This is the Mushroom Kingdom defense we know. This is the Rock Tunnel offense we know. Treecko's gonna nail a deep 3. And there you go, get something going. Treecko only had 8 points on 2 for 6 shooting in their first matchup. Mario against Treecko. Gets a poor screen from Luigi, but draws a double team. Stripped by Treecko, and Treecko comes away with it. Treecko sends it forward to Sandslash. Sandslash at the top, finds Oddish in the paint. He's going to drive outside against red-green Yoshi. Oddish flips it. Treecko for 3. Got it! Rock Tunnel leads, just like that. Treecko's really extended his range in recent games, raising his scoring average as well. But just a great 3-point shooter. Mario's going to step back, pull up 3. Yes, sir! Let's go! Mario's got a triple to his name now. The dunk contest winner showing his range. Oddish to Golem. Golem against Bowser. Blocked again by Bowser. Swampert fakes out Vileplume. Blocked again by Bowser. Bowser already feasting defensively. I believe that's 1 steal and 3 blocks to his name. And we won't see a direct matchup between Oddish and Vileplume, but man, you know these two want to win. Oddish especially, definitely the motivation is there. Wanting to beat its fully evolved form. Oddish sends it to Sandslash, lets it fly, in and out, rebound to Golem. Golem blocked by Bowser. Golem's got the rebound, Oddish for 3, yes sir! Rock Tunnel takes the lead. Exchanging the lead back and forth, Vileplume finds Bowser for the bucket. Bowser's got 6 points, 50% from the field. Problem is just more rebounding has gone the way of Rock Tunnel. A 3 won't go, rebound by Vileplume. Vileplume races by Golem. Vileplume finds Bowser, Bowser to Mario. Mario step back, is going to find Luigi. Luigi fakes out Golem, pulls up from the free throw line. That's no good. Rebound to Swampert. Now, the other reason Vileplume could be in there is, like I said, 4 times type advantage and a beautiful feed to Treecko. Swooping in to throw it down. Treecko's got 8. Mario on the other side drives, finishes. Mario's got 5. We're even at 13. As I was saying, another reason Vileplume could be starting could be the 4-time type advantage Grass Attacks would have against Golem and Swampert and Sandslash. So all 3 front court players weak to grass. That could be dangerous. As a timeout called by the Gravelers, and they see some subs coming in. Snorlax inbounding it. Finds Swampert. Swampert to Magmar. Magmar, another player in a bit of a rivalry situation against Magmortar. Magmortar, you're not going to see much, especially if Bowser's going off like this. Treecko against Mario. Treecko into the paint, out of the paint. Finds Magmar. Magmar to Lycanroc in the corner. 3, good. That's a 2, actually. Apologies, but either way, Lycanroc gives Rock Tunnel the lead. Vileplume dribbles it up. Vileplume gets a weak screen from Bowser. Vileplume waits at the top. No one doing anything. Just waiting. Bowser finally sets a screen. Vileplume drives. Bounce pass. Bowser with the finish. Bowser has 8, 3 rebounds, 4 blocks, and a steal. Already just piling it up on the stat sheet. Magmar on the outside. Drives towards the inside from the corner. Is against Yoshi. Kicks out to Snorlax. It's Treecko. Lycanroc in the corner. The near corner. Now against Luigi. Isolates. Lycanroc. Turnaround. Fade away. And it's good. Wow, really left us in suspension there. The suspense was killing me, my goodness. 17-15, Mario finds Yoshi wide open, and Magmar just lost him on the play. Pretty rare for Magmar, one of the top point guards in terms of defensive numbers. Here's Swampert against Vileplume. Jumper takes a few rolls around the rim and doesn't fall. It's rebounded by Yoshi. After such a slow start, this game speed is picking up. Here comes Yoshi. Foul by Magmar. Yoshi's heading to the free throw line. When they faced off earlier this season, Green Yoshi had 11 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. 4 for 5 shooting. And like I said, one thing I failed to give Yoshi credit for, Yoshi's a heck of a defender. Like, one of, if not the best guard defender in the KBA. Major candidate for all defensive first party. And I never give him that credit, unfortunately. Just when I've run through the numbers recently, when opponents play Yoshi, they shoot significantly worse than they normally do. I've gone back and given out a defender of the game for pretty much every game now, and Yoshi has been given defender of the game quite a few times. Yoshi's averaging 8.1 points, 1 rebound, 2.7 assists, 0.7 steals, 0.2 blocks, 50% from the field, 54% from 3. An efficient player, too. Doesn't make too many mistakes. And I kind of love that for them. They've got Sonic out there. Sonic is an offensive dynamo. He can score. He's speedy. He's got that electrifying presence, while Yoshi's more of a steady defensive presence. Here's Geodude's shot. Hook shot falls over Knuckles. Knuckles, another great defender. In fact, Mushroom Kingdom has elite defense throughout their bench, and that's a reason why they have the best defense in the KBA. Yoshi dribbling it. Alley-oop. Magmortar can't make the catch, but it falls into Knuckles' palms, and he's going to get it to go. Knuckles on the board. 21-19. Like I said, the game is really sped up at the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Lycanroc. Hands it off to Treecko. Treecko waits. Treecko finds Magmar. Magmar drives. Magmar, nice cut. Magmar with the finish. Very agile moves from Magmar. 21 apiece. Here comes Sonic. He had 20 in their win over Lake of Rage. Sonic waits on the outside, still waiting. Sonic looking. Sonic waiting. Finally some movement. Sonic pulls up from the mid-range. That's good. 2 seconds to go. Treecko is going to heave it. And too late. That'll do it for the first quarter. Mushroom Kingdom leads 23-21. Rock Tunnel's hanging in there. But the Ultras are 24 minutes away from potentially clinching a playoff spot. What a performance it's been by Bowser. They have a 2-point lead through 1. We're back inside the Graveler's Cave to see this matchup between the Mushroom Kingdom Ultras and the Rock Tunnel Gravelers. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action for the KBA on Elite Four TV. Rivalry Month, Oddish against Vileplume. What a game it's been so far. Oddish has 3 points, Vileplume 0 points. It's been a quiet game for both of them, but it's been a great game for the rest of the team. Back and forth we go. 23-21 Mushroom Kingdom leads, and we're into the second quarter. It's Magmar with it against Sonic, finds Decidueye, who lets it fly. That's good. Decidueye opens up the second quarter with a triple, and just like that, Rock Tunnel retakes the lead. Back and forth we continue to go. Sonic for 3. No good. Rebound. Waluigi was getting in there, but it goes to Snorlax. Decidueye finds Magmar. Gets by Sonic in the finish. He almost outsped him up the court, which is crazy to think someone would outspeed Sonic. Sonic finds Waluigi. Waluigi to Knuckles. And it's an illegal screen called. And it's Graveler's ball, just like that. Graveler's up by 3 now. A quick start to the second, a pretty dream start to the second. Bench points already 13-4 in favor of Rock Tunnel. So a great start from the players coming off the bench. It's Magmar. Finds Swampert against Wario. Wario was benched after starting the previous 10 games this season. Swampert's jumper and the fadeaway is good. And Rock Tunnel, just like that, has their biggest lead of the game. Sonic, other way, blazes through and finishes with ease over Lycanroc, the bigger Lycanroc. Sonic has 4, and the lead is right down to 3, as I said. But as I mentioned, that was the biggest lead of the game Rock Tunnel just had a couple seconds ago. Decidueye against finds Swampert. Swampert over Wario again. No good. Rebound by Magmortar. Here you see Magmortar, Magmar, another matchup to watch. Another beautiful feed, rinse and repeat. That was almost a carbon clone of Sonic's last bucket. This time he does it over Magmar. Here's Magmar to Lycanroc. Magmar on the outside. It's a 1-point game. Magmar drives through over Wario. No good. Rebound by Waluigi. Knuckles finds Wario. Wario's blocked by Swampert. Rebound. Wario's fouled, but he gets the bucket. Wario heading to the free throw line. And back into the game come Mario and Vileplume. Good to see no shiny Vileplume. It's pretty weird seeing shiny Vileplume play randomly in the last game, but it seems like they've sorted that out. Wario averaging 7.6 points, 6.7 rebounds, 2 assists, 0.6 steals, 0.5 blocks, 41% from the field. That's the main reason why he's out of the starting lineup at 41% from the field, and he's going to miss the free throw. Neither of these teams particularly efficient. There have been some efficient scores. Mario and Green Yoshi have been efficient, but they seem to run a slow offense. But Swampert, on the other end, dances by Wario and puts it in. Swampert's got 4. Time out, Ultras. They're down by 1. We'll take a look at some of the leaders this season that are playing in this game. Magmortar sits 10th in field goal percentage, 59.3% from the field. And no one in the top 10 in terms of 3-point percentage. In terms of blocks per game, Bowser 2.2, that ranks 7th. Steals, Bowser 1.3, that ranks 1st. Golem tied for 4th with 1 a game. It's Sonic against Magmar. Sonic through contact, can't finish. It's rebounded by Golem. Golem dribbles it up, stops on the outside, gives it off to Magmar. Magmar's against Vileplume. This is a type advantage. Magmar fakes him out once, kicks out to Golem. Golem to Lycanroc. Lycanroc against Waluigi. Lycanroc backs him down, turns around, jumper, no good. Rebound for Waluigi. Waluigi gets a screen. Waluigi, jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Golem. Golem finds Magmar. Magmar drives through. Magmar can't finish. Rebound tipped away, and Golem gets it. Golem's shot, good. That was a weird shot from the outside, but Golem gets it to fall. Golem's got 4. And the lead is up to 3. Vileplume. Another slow start to the quarter, if we're being real here. 6 points in the first 3.5 minutes. Wario blocked by Golem, and that goes out. I think you gotta think if you're Mushroom Kingdom, you want Bowser in soon enough. As tired as he might be. Bowser also ranks 10th in the league, 7.5 rebounds a game. Golem with 8 a game ranks 7th. And in terms of scoring, Oddish, the new leading scorer in the KBA, 16.5 points a game after Hitmonchan had a terrible last game against this very Mushroom Kingdom team. Vileplume's going to miss his shot. It's rebounded by Golem. Golem against Wario, gives it to Magmar. Magmar against Sonic. Magmar Fakes out Sonic, now takes the light runner, no good. Rebound, Swampert, fouled by Wario. Swampert will head to the free throw line, a chance to extend the lead. Swampert enters this game averaging 7.8 points, 5.2 rebounds, 2.4 assists, 0.5 steals, 1.1 blocks, 48% from the field, 42% from three. The most efficient scorer on the team, just not getting many shots in. And a noted struggle in this game, Oddish, 3 points. And yeah, that's what Green Yoshi does to you. Swampert first free throw's good. I mean, Green Yoshi has a case for Defensive Player of the Year. Just how he's defended the outside all season. And again, I apologize for not noticing that sooner. Swampert gives his team a 4-point lead. Second free throw on the way. It's no good. Rock Tunnel's already on pace to score more points in this game than they did in the previous matchup between these two teams. It's Luigi driving through past Lycanroc for the finish. Luigi's got 4, and it's a 2-point game. And every time it seems like Rock Tunnel grows a decent-sized lead, Mushroom Kingdom just speeds up the court and finishes as Magmar gets the bucket, as I say that, to give them a decent-sized lead again. Here's Vileplume on the outside. Mario's running to the corner. He finds Luigi on the side. Luigi gets a screen, lets it fly. That was a predetermined play because it's going to miss, and he was smothered as well. Golem's got it. Golem's taking it up. Decidueye's going to let it fly. That seemed to be improvised. It's no good. Rebound, Swampert. Can't finish. Rebound goes to Golem, though. Golem's been great on the glass in this game. Here's Magmar. Magmar to Swampert. Blocked by Vileplume, but a foul. I'm not sure about that, but we'll take a look. Vileplume doesn't seem too bothered by it, though, so perhaps it was a pretty clear foul. Swampert has 5 points so far. Third leading scorer on Rock Tunnel. And like I said, Oddish has been kind of shut down for this game at least, so it's not their normal players that are breaking Mushroom Kingdom right now. Swampert's got 6 as Bowser re-enters the game, perhaps much needed. Bowser has 8 points. That's still a game high, tied with Treecko. Swampert's shot is good. Time out called by Mushroom Kingdom. And Mushroom Kingdom needed that timeout. They're struggling right now. They're down by 6 points. This is a game they were almost penned in to win. Rock Tunnel's lost 8 games in a row. Theoretically, there should be no way that Mushroom Kingdom loses this game. And right now, you see them down by 6, but we know Rock Tunnel has a tendency to throw away games when they have the chance to win. And that's obviously if you regard that PED scandal with Snorlax during the regular season when they beat Central City, and then that game was voided due to controversy. So Rock Tunnel has shown they can beat good teams, but nonetheless, this is still very surprising. It's been a disappointing performance for Vileplume so far. No points on the board. Inbound is Sonic. Sonic's got 6. That's the second most on Mushroom Kingdom. Finds Mario. Sonic in a race for 6th Mon of the Year with Mew and Imperfect Cell. He's going to want to keep pace if he wants a chance at winning. Sonic gets a screen. Jumper. It's a long 2. It's good. Sonic's got 8. Sonic averaging over 9 points a game this season off the bench. It's more than a lot of starters. Oddish. That 2 is no good. It's rebounded by Golem, though. Fouled by Bowser. Golem's getting to the free throw line. Golem's got 4 points in this game, averaging 5.5 this season. 8 rebounds, 0.5 assists, a steal, 1.7 blocks, 44% from 3. 44% from the field, 100% from 3. But one of the problems is centers just don't take threes generally. And I won't be jinxed this time like I was when Central City played Kanto. Because he's not shooting a 3. Golem at the line, a chance to extend his team's lead. First shot is good. Golem's got 5. It's been a decent first quarter for Golem. In fact, you could argue a very strong first quarter for Golem. Golem has been racking in the offensive boards, and that's a big reason why Rock Tunnel leads, because they've been fighting relentlessly to grab boards. Golem's second free throw on the way. I mean, I think there's a strong case. He's player of the game in the first half. 39-33, his team has the leads largely due to their second chance opportunities. Mario against Decidueye. That's a tough shot. It's in and out, and it's rebounded by Swampert. Swampert pushes it for Golem. Golem goes up against Sonic. Oddish lets it fly. No good. Rebound to Swampert. Swampert blocked by Bowser. Rebound goes to Lycanroc. Oddish on the outside. Fakes out Sonic. Drives. Euro step. Blocked by Bowser. That's number 6 this game. Are you kidding me? Bowser is submitting his resume for DPOI right now. Putting a stamp on it. 6 blocks in the first half. The league high this season is 7. Set by Red Gyarados and Ursaring. Sandslash against Luigi. That's good. Sandslash, a nice lay-in. The lead, though, is up to 8. If Bowser wants a DPOI case, the strong help would be having the number 1 defense, and it doesn't look like it will continue if they keep this up. Mario's going to drain a 3, though. Mario's got a team-high 8 points. That's tied for a game-high, actually. It's Oddish against Sonic. Oddish lets it fly over Bowser's great challenge, but Swampert's in there to pot home the easy rebound. Swampert's got a game high of 9. Bowser, Sonic, great give and go, and Sonic throws it down. He's got a double digits. Sonic and Bowser combining for just under half of Mushroom Kingdom's points. Decidueye finds Oddish. Oddish to Sandslash. That's a long 2. He was wide open, though. Good boxing out from Vileplume to grab that rebound. And that's the big difference, right? It's boxing out. It's going to have to be the focus of the second half, not letting these second chance opportunities come about. A 3 from Mario won't go, and it's rebounded by Sandslash. Sandslash working his way in. Now he's going to find Oddish. Oddish against Sonic. Stripped. I'm not sure if it was Bowser or Sonic who got the steal, but it was one of them. Here's Sonic the other way. Vileplume back to Sonic. Sonic. Trying to create some separation, but good defense from Oddish right now. Sonic. Still looking for separation. Now pulls up. Jumper. No good. Rebound to Vileplume. Vileplume's inside. And a good second chance bucket for Mushroom Kingdom. Lead down to 3. Vileplume's first of the game. Swampert, final seconds. Swampert is going to pull up from 3. Got it! Swampert drains it to end the first half. What a shot by Swampert, who's not a huge shooter, but makes it count there. Swampert finishes the first half with 12, and Rock Tunnel leads. We're back inside Graveler's Cave, and I don't think this is a result anyone could have seen coming. Obviously, we're only halfway through the game, but in Rivalry Month, anything can happen in the KBA. 46-40, the Rock Tunnel Gravelers currently leading the Mushroom Kingdom Ultras. The worst offense in the league is stepping up against the best defense. Now, just your everyday chaos that you see in the KBA on Elite 4 TV. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action here. Oddish for 3. Got it! There you go. Oddish had a cold streak in the first half. He's going to open the second half up with the 3. The lead is up to 9. The big story of the first half, the rebounding. Golem, in specific, has been dominant on the second chance opportunities, and that's given his team so many additional chances to score. And as a result, they have a 9-point lead, 24-13 the rebounds in the opening half. Treecko with a swat against Sonic, and it's rebounded by Sandslash. Swampert over Vileplume, that's blocked. Rebound goes to Luigi. Nice blocks from both sides to begin the second half. Luigi for Bowser, cycles it to Vileplume. Bowser, the other story of the first half, a steal, 6 blocks. Luigi for 3, that's good. Luigi's got 7, that's third on his team. Oddish on the other side for Swampert. Treecko on the far side to Swampert. Back to Oddish, he lets it fly. It's no good. Rebound by Vileplume, really mistimed the jump, but came down with it. Vileplume. Remember, they were out-rebounded by 11 in the opening half. Really just a poor performance by their bigs on the glass. Bowser's going to miss, grab his own rebound, put it home. Bowser's got a team-high 10, and the lead is down to 4. Time out Gravelers. They started on a high note. Now the lead cut to 4, trying not to let it slip away. They're going to head into break. Any other major stories? Not really. I can pretty much remember all 3 steals that had happened. Teams have taken care of the ball pretty well. No major fast breaks. It's just who's making their shots and who's getting second chance opportunities. No, it's about who's getting second chance opportunities, not even who's making their shots, because Mushroom Kingdom is shooting significantly better from the field. Treecko's going to drain a 3. He's up to 11. What a start for Treecko. Treecko just continues to get better every game, it feels. Mario to Luigi. Luigi to Green Yoshi. Green Yoshi creates a little bit of room, not much. Finds Luigi outside for 3. Luigi's got it! Luigi's got 10, known for doing absolutely nothing and winning. Well, he's not doing absolutely nothing in this game, so maybe that means they lose. Who knows? It's Treecko with it against Mario. Treecko finds Golem. Golem to Oddish. Lets it fly. No good. Rebound to Bowser. Already just better rebounding in the second half, you see, from Mushroom Kingdom, which is a good sign if you're a Mushroom Kingdom fan. Vileplume cuts back, finds Mario. Mario gets some space, fakes out Treecko, gives it back to Luigi. Luigi to Green Yoshi. 2 on the shot clock. He's going to put it up. It's a tough shot. It's a tough bucket for Green Yoshi. He's got 6, and the lead is down to 2. Golem looking a little tired. Perhaps the effort just isn't as much there in the second half. Finds Oddish. Oddish lets it fly. That's in and out. It's rebounded by Vileplume. That's the problem with positioning your center at the top. This game is so center-driven rebounding in the sim engine that it's almost impossible to win a rebounding battle when your center's at the top. Mario's got the bucket. Mario's got 10, and we're tied all of a sudden. What a start to the second half for Mushroom Kingdom. This is kind of what we expected, if we're being real. Magmortar set to enter the game. Now, I mentioned the big difference in bench scoring in the first quarter. Not so much in the second quarter. It's we're about even now going into the second half, so it's really not that big a deal. It's Snorlax on the outside, flips it to Oddish. Oddish against Green Yoshi. Oddish fakes the shot. Oddish pass intercepted by Magmortar with ease. Read it like a book. Magmortar finds Mario. Mario waits on the outside. Mario gives it to Green Yoshi. Green Yoshi. He's got Magmortar open. Goes the alley-oop. It's knocked down, but Magmortar gets it back. Going to be fouled by Geodude. Magmortar will head to the free throw line. And Mushroom Kingdom will get a chance to take the lead. They've locked down in the second half, it seems. 4 minutes in, only 6 points surrendered. Magmortar's averaging 4.3 points, 2.4 rebounds, 0.9 assists, 0.1 steals, 1.3 blocks a game, 59% from the field. Now, one player we haven't seen much from is Luigi. No points yet off the bench, and he's set to enter the game now. He's also known as an elite shot blocker. Not really shown that yet either. I'm pretty sure in the first half, all of the blocks came from Bowser. 53-52, Mushroom Kingdom leads. They've scored 13 points in the third quarter. And there you go, in half of the third quarter, 14 points scored by Mushroom Kingdom. Pretty impressive stuff. Here's Snorlax. Timeout, Gravelers. They need it. They are struggling to open the second half. They look like their old selves, and I mean that as an insult. Riley Freeman not happy. Neither are his clones. And Mushroom Kingdom doing their best to not only get back in this, but take the lead. Snorlax is inbounding. Just going to give it to Magmar. Magmar's against Green Yoshi. This is a player he doesn't have a height advantage against, so it might be a difficult defense job. Magmar for three. No good. Rebound to Bowser. And look at the rebounding in the second half. Already so much better by Mushroom Kingdom. Green Yoshi with it. Green Yoshi finds Bowser. Bowser nearly had an open lane, but it's tipped away by Snorlax. He's going to find Sandslash the other way. Sandslash drives right by and finishes. Sandslash has 4. Not particularly too many turnovers on either side. 3 apiece. It's a pretty clean game. Mario. Bounce pass to Yoshi. Force that in there. Yoshi finds Bowser. Bowser, Waluigi lets it fly. Good! 17-5 run for Mushroom Kingdom. They're up by 3. Sandslash to Magmar. Magmar with it. Magmar waits. Magmar waits some more. Finds Treecko for 3. No good. Rebound to Snorlax. Fouled by Bowser. Nearly had the block there. Bowser cannot believe it. He's like, that's discrimination against villains, my friends.
At the line for Cleveland, number 23.
And Snorlax will head to the free throw line. Snorlax enters this game with averaging 2.4 points, 4.9 rebounds, 0.8 assists, 0.7 steals, 1 block a game. First free throw's good. Snorlax, the last player on his team to score a point. Now, every player that's played in this game has a bucket, or has a point scored at least, not a bucket. Snorlax, second free throw, also good. Mario dribbles it up. Mario finds a cutting Wario who throws it down.
The assist, number 11.
Wario's got 4 points. Treecko finds Decidueye. Grass-type starter to grass-type starter. Treecko now to Magmar. It's Treecko in the corner. Was that Geodude? My bad. It's Geodude against Wario. Geodude. Blocked by Wario. Rebound goes to Magmortar. Magmortar gives it to Wario. Wario stripped. Geodude with the steal. Decidueye. Slows down. Is against Waluigi. Finds Treecko. Treecko turnaround. Jumper. No good. Snorlax is there. Snorlax says thank you very much and leaves no crumbs on the rebound. I'm thinking he rarely leaves crumbs, if we're being honest. Mario. Gets a poor screen from Waluigi, and he's going to dribble it out. A disaster on that play for Super Mario. Oh, no. Magmar. On the other side is against Mario. Snorlax. Blocked by Magmortar. Rebound to Knuckles. Knuckles drives right by Treecko. He's going to pass it off. Waluigi with the finish. Waluigi's got 5 in the third quarter. Rock Tunnel once had a lead by as much as 9. We just going back and forth since then. Treecko for 3. No good. Rebound to Wario. Here's Wario against Geodude. Had some speed going downhill. Bounce pass to Mario on the outside. It's Waluigi. Waluigi fouled and the bucket.
Number 4 is first.
Waluigi's got 7. What a performance. Entered this game averaging 5.9 points, 1.7 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 0.4 steals, 1.1 blocks, which leads all small forwards. 52% from the field, 55% from 3. So Waluigi's been pretty great off the bench this year. And now he's heading to the free throw line, a chance to raise his total in this game to 8. That's good. The lead is up to 6. Decidueye. To Magmar. Magmar waits. Magmar finds Snorlax. 4 on the shot clock. Snorlax drives, puts up a tough shot. No good. Rebound by Magmortar. Waluigi lets it fly. No good. That'll do it for the third. The Mushroom Kingdom Ultras come out to play in the third quarter, absolutely shutting down Rock Tunnel. And they lead going into the fourth. Can they hang on? We'll find out. We're back. It's the fourth quarter of action between the Mushroom Kingdom Ultras and the Rock Tunnel Grabblers. We'll take a look at the assist of the game. Vileplume to Bowser. Great finish from Bowser. Now, we've seen a lot of team scoring in this. You know, bench depth being such a big factor. And it's a big factor in why Mushroom Kingdom's leading this game now. At the beginning of the game, it was the bench points dominated by Rock Tunnel, but since then, Mushroom Kingdom has made it a lot closer. In fact, I haven't checked, but they might have even taken the lead in terms of bench points, and now they've taken the lead in the game. They lead by 6. They allowed 12 points in the third quarter, and Golem's going to get called for a reach-in foul. The game high in this still belongs to Swampert, by the way, with 12 points. The team high on Mushroom Kingdom is 10, but 4 players have it. That's how balanced their scoring has been in this game. Waluigi to Luigi, that's one of the players with 10 points. Sonic, also with 10 points. Sonic stops on the outside. Now he's dribbling at the top. 4 on the shot clock. Sonic over Golem, not even close. Rebound by Swampert. Oddish takes the feed. Oddish, only 6 points so far. He's going to take the jump shot. It's no good. It's rebounded by Luigi. One game after taking the scoring lead in the KBA, Oddish, a disastrous performance. Waluigi on the outside for 3. Yes, sir! Waluigi's got a team-high 11. 5 players in the double digits for Mushroom Kingdom. Oddish to Treecko. Treecko fouled by Knuckles. Treecko will head to the free throw line. Treecko's got 11 in this game. entered this game averaging 11.9 points, 1.3 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 0.3 steals, 0.4 blocks, 48.9% from the field, 54.5% from three. An elite three-point shooter. He's been an elite three-point shooter in this game, too. In fact, I ran some more numbers, and in terms of how many times a player's been the best player on their team in a losing effort, I think you could argue Treecko has the most examples of those. Luigi out of the game after a beautiful shift for him. Back in as the starters to, hopefully for Mushroom Kingdom, close things out and secure a playoff spot. Now, if Mushroom Kingdom were to win this game, that would mean it would come down to Team Rocket, Lavender Town, and Pallet Town, all for one playoff spot. Vileplume drives, nice move, no good, rebound, puts it in, no he can't. It's rebounded by Sandslash. Good defense from Sandslash on both attempts. Golem finds a cutting Oddish, banks it in over Sonic. Oddish has 8, and the lead is down to 5, just like that. Sonic. Bowser in the post against Golem. Fade away. Oh, that just rings around the rim and doesn't fall. Swampert's got the board. Sandslash to Oddish. Oddish against Sonic. Oddish drives. Blocked by Sonic. Out it goes. It'll remain Rock Tunnel ball, but you hear a collective groan from the crowd. Oddish against Sonic again. Oddish, jumper, no good. Rebound by Vileplume. Vile, Cameron Payne, Plume racing forward. Holds up, no good. Rebound by Sandslash. Sandslash, that's intercepted. Both teams throwing caution into the wind. And are just going for the sake of going, and a foul against Swampert. Vileplume will head to the free throw line. Vileplume and Oddish were the headliners in this game. Neither of them have performed particularly well. Oddish has 8 points, which is about half their season average. And Vileplume hasn't even scored above their season average in their first game starting. 3.4 points, 3.1 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 0.4 steals, 0.8 blocks, 48% from the field, 0% from 3. It hasn't been a great game for Vileplume either. In fact, you could argue Magmar and Magmortar have been better. The non-headlined rivalry in this game, Magmar's got 6 points. Magmortar's got 2, so I guess they are outscoring them, but when both these guys are starters and the other two come off the bench, that should be expected. Vileplume's got both free throws. Vileplume's got 4. Now scoring above their season average. It's Oddish. Holds up. Jumper. No good. And what are they doing? What is Riley Freeman doing? Golem has been basically at the top the entire quarter. They were winning because they were getting second chance points because Golem was dominating on the glass and on the offensive boards, and now they aren't even letting Golem attempt that now. Timeout by the Ultras after a block. But like I said, Mushroom Kingdom has control of this game at this stage. Or as I was saying, Mushroom Kingdom has control of this game at this stage because they've been able to prevent second chance opportunities. Because if it's going down to field goal percentage, Mushroom Kingdom's winning that. They're one of the most efficient scoring teams in the KBA. They just don't move very fast. Sonic's jumper is no good. It's rebounded by Golem. Sandslash to Treecko. Sandslash gives it right back to Treecko. Treecko on the near side corner. Now he's got Sandslash in the corner. Sandslash, jumper, good. Sandslash has 6. You see that? 38% from the field, 48% to 51% from the field. It's not even close. And the game is still close because of their offensive glass presence. Sonic's shot no good. Rebound by Oddish, his second of the game. You don't see that very often from the diminutive Oddish. Oddish gets a screen. 3. No good. Rebound by Bowser. And that one was more good boxing out by Bowser. Forcing Golem to the outside. He was nowhere near in place to grab a rebound. It's Sonic. Sonic to Vileplume. To Knuckles. Knuckles. Sonic. 3. Approved. Sonic has a team high. A game high. 13. And as I said, it's been low scoring for the game highs, but man, what an impressive team effort. 5 players in double digits. Oddish for 3, no good. This is why they bring in Sonic to close the game. You got an explosive score. Yoshi shuts down the opponent, gets their confidence down, and Sonic comes in, takes advantage as he breezes right by Oddish. Sonic is taking over once again. Not a great field goal percentage. He's going to get a steal, though. Sonic taking it the other way. Vileplume blocked by Swampert. Snorlax subbing in. Golem has just not been nearly as effective in this half as they were hoping. And you know, this, I will say, this Luigi's going to drain a 3. I will say this feature of keeping them in when they're hot does sometimes work out well, because Sonic and Knuckles have played outstanding games. They're still in near the end of the game. Treecko for 3. No good. Rebound to Bowser. 3 minutes left. It's a 13-point game. They pulled away in the second half. Mushroom Kingdom, their signature lockdown defense. And Luigi's fouled by Sandslash. He'll head to the free throw line. A chance to claim a game high to his name. Luigi averaging 8.2 points, 1.8 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 0.1 steals, 0.4 blocks, 41% from the field, 33% from 3. That number's going to shoot up. He's been fantastic from 3 in this game. In fact, Mushroom Kingdom as a whole has shot extremely well from downtown. And just, it's the 3-point shooting and the defense that's the difference in this game. I mean, they allowed 12 points in the third quarter. They've allowed 8 in the fourth so far. This is the number 1 defense we're used to seeing. Luigi hits the first free throw. (14-8) in the fourth quarter right now. That doesn't seem right. Wait, I'm sorry. It's 14-6 in the fourth quarter right now. Sorry, 15-6. Luigi's got 15 now. Luigi playing an outstanding game. As a result, the Ultras should hang on to this and should be clinching a playoff spot. That's good. Luigi's got a game high 16. Swampert was elite in the first half, just been shut down in the second. And just what a job by Mushroom Kingdom in this game. Player of the game is going to be a tough one. Bowser, okay. I'm not sure. It's the 6 blocks that's bringing him to lead, but a lot of their damage in the second half has been done with their bench on the court. I think Sonic has a great case. I think Luigi has a good case. It's Snorlax against Bowser. Knocked away. Is that block number 7? I believe it is. Tying the single game record. It's Bowser. Snorlax to Oddish. Oddish on the outside. 3. No good. Rebound to Bowser. And what a job Bowser's done in the second half on rebounds. Vileplume slows it down. And I was saying, watch out. number one defense could be in jeopardy. And then the second half comes along, and like I said, just beautiful to watch. Beautiful defense being played. Also doesn't hurt when you're going against the last ranked offense in the league, but it's a lot more what we expected. Treecko for three. Good! Treecko's now got a game-high 16. Sonic, other side, gives it to Bowser. Sonic slows it down. You don't need to rush, Sonic. I know you like to go fast, but you're up 13. Vileplume on the outside. Vileplume. Tough shot, won't fall. Rebound by Swampert. Swampert, Oddish swings it forward. Snorlax throws it down. Timeout Ultras. They don't want to let this game get away from them. Obviously, still an 11-point game with 90 seconds left, but as I said, you don't want it to get out of hand. They need to average outscoring them every 8 seconds to get back in it. And now in come the starters to close things out. Yeah, this is where you use Green Yoshi, the lockdown defender. As great as Sonic has been in this game. Mario to Luigi, back to Mario. It's Yoshi. To Vileplume. Vileplume lets it fly over Oddish. No good. What a moment that would have been for Vileplume. That would have been what Rivalry Month is all about, you know. Letting you flex on your rivals as Swampert throws it down. Swampert's got 14 first points of the second half. Rock Tunnel's next game will be against Saffron. Swampert will be the headliner, taking on his ho and foe in Blaziken. Meanwhile, Mushroom Kingdom will face off against Kanto in the Battle of the Yoshis. Vileplume, a nice hook shot. And that leads up to 11, and that might be the icing for the Rock Tunnel for the Mushroom Kingdom Ultras. Swampert, other side, no good. Rebound by Snorlax. He's going to finish. But you see the bench getting ready to sub in. That might be the towel. And a block from Swampert, but that's going to mean some subs. Benches coming in.
Substitution on the court.
And yeah, that's the white flag. That's the signal of the white flag. 7-point game in the final 30 seconds, or more than 7. They're going to throw in the towel. Bowser inbounds to Luigi. Luigi to Knuckles. Knuckles to Wario. Yoshi puts it up. It rolls in. Nice shot from Yoshi to cap things off, preparing himself for his personal rivalry matchup. Oddish. His rivalry matchup has gone quite horribly. Finds Snorlax. Magmar for 3. Good. Magmar's got 9, but that's going to do it. The Mushroom Kingdom Ultras are headed to the playoffs. 84-76 the final. Perhaps it was a little more difficult than it could have been, but nonetheless, they shut things down in the second half and came away with the victory. What a balanced effort. What a team effort. They improved to 6-5 on the season. And now will await their opponents in the playoffs. But that's it from us. For all our friends at the KBN Elite 4 TV, I'm Curtis Coleman, thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time.